Welcome to the Spirit Guide Daily. Hey, when we're in a collective, we all share energy, and these are timeless messages that will reach you when they're meant to. I'm using the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck, the Disney version. Love this. Such great cardstock. Recently, I've been tagging this for Learning Tarot as well. These contain a good kind of encyclopedia of how to expand your knowledge base, particularly if you're reading cards in the reverse. If you're not interested in reading reversals, I don't know how much this will help you, honestly, but it might be interesting to watch. So let's get going here. What is going on for the collective today? What's going on for the collective today? What's the energy for the collective today? Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel. If you hit that thumbs up button, it helps me with the algorithm, and that's appreciated as well. And if you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. Whoa, Chariot in reverse. Interesting. This can be somebody returning into your life, or it can be a blocked journey. It depends on what it's coming out with. Please remember when you're reading to take a moment and to see what it feels like as well. This comes out with the Five of Swords in reverse, which is a battle that has come to an end. It is a restoration of peace in your life. And then it comes up with the Page of Cups in the upright. Well, this is an interesting one because one chapter of your life has closed out, but a new one is beginning, and it's a happier one. The Page of Cups is the start of something. It can be a flirtation. It can be the start of something pleasing. It is often like, it has a fairly frivolous energy to it in this particular one. So an end of a journey brings a restoration of peace and a restoration to greater happiness. Now, please remember, if you're doing a 3-card spread, this would be the past, present, and the future. The way I'm reading it is an interconnected sentence, which is another way that you can read cards when you are not using a spread with a fixed position on it, meaning that a particular position is the crossing situation or the future or the short-term future. When you're doing a spread like this, you can start reading them as an interconnected sentences. A journey coming to an end restores peace into your life, and there is greater happiness. Now, this really looks like a flirtation to me. Like there's the opportunity to, and what is flirting? It's having this very lighthearted energy and sharing it with other people. It's not necessarily romantic. Honest to goodness, my whole life has been defined by everybody thinking I'm such a big flirt, when all it is that I have very open energy. And like, I'm never saying anything sexualized, so I'm not sure why it would be considered flirting by some people, but friendliness is often is interchangeable with flirting for people sometimes. But that's not what I have here. I don't have somebody like, imposing their view of their actions on you, but rather like this lightening of the mood, this like, kind of feeling like you're walking through life without anything dragging you back any longer. Destined in the upright. We're going to take one more on this one with end of cycle. End of a cycle and then destined. We're putting it that way. End of a cycle over here. Now, the chariot in the upright is usually depicted with 2 figures in front of a chariot being pulled in 2 different directions, as they are depicted in black and white or 2 separate colors. In reverse like that, it can also be choices, having a definitive choice made and deciding on something. Honest to goodness, though, and if you're not at this stage in your healing journey, know that you will get there. You will get there, meaning that you will get to the point where you're like, I just closed that chapter. I feel strong in my choices. I feel good about my choices. I swear to God, this is the card that just went plummeting to the floor. Joyous fun in the upright has been retrieved from the floor. That's the Quantum Oracle. All right, so the Infinity Oracle, end of a cycle, and then destined. End of a cycle. Peace is being restored. 5 of Swords in the upright is sometimes conflict. Sometimes it is a victory that comes at a great cost. Honest to God, sometimes it's amends. The 5 of Swords in reverse can be amends. Somebody is making amends for something that they've done. The Page of Cups in the upright is again a pleasing offer. And then joyous fun is pretty self-explanatory and fits with the vibe that I got with this, which is, I almost want to say like kind of tripping the light fantastic, where you just feel buoyed up. You feel as if something is supporting you. It's like you feel a change in the energy going forward. And when is this coming up? I film these in batches, so I never know what day these are going up on, because I kind of don't look on the dates to kind of, make sure that the right messages land on the right day. I kind of let the guides stay in charge of that. But it's shortly. That would fit for, I have so many Tauruses in my collective. Taurus, my people, because I am in fact a Taurus. Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo all just are finishing up a Saturn transit, which is like the 3 years from hell for a lot of people. And like most of us can look back on that. Like when I was doing astrological reads, part of the reasons I stopped was I had 3 signs that it was like they were footballs that the universe was kicking. And it got really, really, really old to be like, oh, look, Taurus, sorry, everything sort of sucks still. As lessons are brought to us, here's how I describe Saturn. Saturn will shake your personal tree until absolutely everything that does not belong in there falls out. It is the great equalizer. It is the, kind of the insurance actuary of the astrological world, because only that which is fitting will stay. But here's the thing, you finished up your audit. How's that? Yeah, the energy on this one is congratulations, you finished a soul audit. As you are moving forward, it is possible somebody that has done you wrong is coming forward with amends. And it will enable more in your life, but that is going to be very, very particular to each particular person. Please remember that it doesn't necessarily mean someone is meant to be included in your life, by the way. If somebody has done you wrong, even if they come around to the point of being like, oh man, I did you wrong, that does not then mean that they have a place at your table, but rather it is a debt that you can release once amends have been made. And that will be particular because sometimes it will involve like, hey, we really were very close and this, that, and the other. Seeing somebody, it's hard because we're not supposed to judge other people. We just aren't, but we're meant to have strong judgment about who belongs in our life and who isn't. So forever, look to your own counsel. That is the point of healing, by the way, guys. Healing is so that you can be your best ally, your best defender, your best partner in all things, because you rely on your own sound judgment that comes from a place of not trying to assuage emotional wounds, but doing that which is right for you in the moment. Okay, so that was the fairly weighty Spirit Guide Daily for today. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Don't forget to look for my new podcast, Logical Magic, Examining Esoterica. I will see you guys next time.